Yo, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy, the Gaming World, the anime gaming world. It's hard to say. And I'm here to bring you the review of the Sasuke Uchiha sword from the anime, or from the manga itself. So, here manga edition of Sasuke's sword. And most of y'all that do read the mangas would know that this is his sword from the manga only. The anime is a black sword all the way through. Has an indentation inside the kind of like on this thing. It looks a lot cool. This one again is freaking amazing. Look at this. It's freaking long. It's amazing. It's fantastic. Look at this. It's beautiful. I have no complaints. No complaints whatsoever. The sleeve itself is amazing. The design and everything of it is fantastic. I wasn't expecting anything less. It has a little bit of like a mark of it's coming off right here on this side. But again, you know, I can't complain. It's still, you can still see it plain in view. It's amazing. The sharpness of the sword is actually amazing as well. The kind of steel that they use for this sword and for the blade itself is amazing. And I give this sword a 5 out of 5. This sword is amazing, and I'm astonished from it. So if you want a sword like this, it cost me about 27 bucks plus shipping and handling was probably like 32. So if you want to get started with your collection, this is the very first item of my collection of animation for my animes that I love to watch. Next of my collection will be Naruto kunai knives, and they're actually real kunai knives, but I'm gonna use them as, you know, for my show Naruto, because Naruto has kunai knives. And I just thought it would be cool to have, you know, some kunai knives to go along with the rest of my. Also, what I think about when I think about the sword, and just thinking that, you know, I have my first item of animation and it's a sword, makes me feel like I need more swords. So what other best way to do that than go to one of my favorites out of Naruto, and the other one is Bleach. Bleach and Naruto are my two top favorites. I can't decide on which one's my very first favorite animation anime. It's really hard to tell. So what I'm going to do, since I have this sword and I'm getting my kunai knives, for my next paycheck, I'm going to be purchasing 2 Bleach swords and saving the rest of my money, of course, you know, either taking out my girlfriend or saving up for my PC. I'm not really going to be spending it as much as I should, though. But I'm going to buy 2 swords, most likely the ones that are going to be already out of the Amazon list that are already going to be sold out. There's either 1 in stock, 2 in stock. The ones that have few in stock, I'm going to purchase first so I can get my hands on those before anyone else does. And if not, I have to find out from a different buyer, or, you know, some other way. But so when I get my next paycheck on the 27th, I'm actually going to be purchasing 2 new swords. Just kidding. Bleach swords. I'm actually thinking about buying Kuchiki Byokuga's, because his is already almost out. He has 1 left. So hopefully by the 27th, when I get paid, I can purchase that bad boy right off the bat. I'm gonna put my money in my bank. I'm gonna come home, go to Amazon.com, and purchase that bad boy. But also, when I purchase it, that's not the only thing I'm gonna be doing. But with the rest of my collection that I'm gonna be getting, guys, is gonna be pretty awesome. I'm actually going to be buying all 4 editions of Ichigo swords. His very first Soul Reaper sword, which is that big long one, and then the new edition sword that he gets whenever he's trying to get his Bankai stage, that he ends up getting that different kind of sword, but it's still long, but it's different. Most people keep forgetting about that sword, but that sword is still part of the show and very valuable to the show, because he did switch over to that kind of different design and frame of the sword itself. So I'm going to be getting that one, along with the Bankai edition sword of Ichigo, and also his Holification Bankai white sword. Just like this one's white, and in the animation is black. Ichigo's Bankai sword is all black, but his Holification the hollow that's inside of him, has a white Tetsuga Densho Bankai sword. And I'm going to get my hands on those, all 4 of those, because he only has 4 swords, guys. Remember, the very first edition one, the one when he's trying to reach his Bankai stage, and his Bankai sword, and his white Holification Bankai sword. So those are the 4 major ones you want to get. that require for Ichigo himself. Then I'm going to be going to go get Kuchiki Rukia's sword. And then there's 2 swords that I'm going to be getting for Renji, Abara Renji. His original Zanbakuto, and then his second stage Zanbakuto. You know how Ichigo himself wasn't able to switch to his second stage sword. His sword was already, whenever he became a Soul Reaper, was ready pretty much at its second stage. I would think that the sword that he got when he was reaching his Bankai was his second stage sword, but I can't really tell the difference because, you know, but again, I feel like that's just the second stage, and then he gets his Bankai. But there's no need for Ichigo's second stage sword because he always uses his Bankai because he's always facing the top battles of all people. So, and this is not even a review on my on the sword anymore. This is pretty much just talking about everything I'm going to be getting and the stuff that I'm going to be getting. So we have those swords, and then we have again we have Abara Renji's regular Zanbakuto, and then we got to get his large Zambimaru Zanbakuto, the one that has the spikes, and the one that when he throws it goes out. But that sword apparently, of course, is not going to do that. But I wonder how that one's going to be sleeved. I don't know if that one's going to be sleeved or not, if it's going to have a sleeve. I'm pretty sure it's not. So I'm going to have to find a way to hang that on the wall or either display it somehow. I'm not too sure of how I'm going to do that, but I will figure it out once I get it. I know I'm going to be buying 3 wall mounts for swords because I am going to be purchasing, again, a lot of different animated swords. This one's going to be getting a single wall mount since it is only from Naruto itself, and Naruto only has one character that has swords. But actually I want to look into see if the 7 swordsmen have their swords. I know that the Samehade is not going to be something that, you know, they make because that's not really a freaking sword, I would say, but it's a sword to them because, you know, it's the animation. But if I can figure out to see if I can get what's his name sword, fuck, I can't remember his name right now. It's not slipping through my head, but some of the people from the seven ninja swordsmen of the mist, if I can get their swords or find out that their swords are actually made, that would be fucking amazing. But again, guys, that's pretty much all I have for this review. This sword's amazing, guys. If you want to go check it out on Amazon. Just type in the Sasuke sword, and you either see this white, beautiful sword, you're going to see the black sword. So just stay tuned for that, guys. It's an amazing sword. And again, guys, I really have nothing else to say. I'll talk more about Bleach and everything else with the swords when I get them, and I'm going to talk about more about it because I'm actually going to stay focused on the Bleach first, just because theirs is going to be a lot more simpler to buy because all I got to buy is all swords, and then I'm going to stop, buy Naruto mangas, stop when the mangas are finished, buy all the Bleach mangas, stop, get the new mangas that are coming out for Bleach, of course, that are barely coming out, and then stop with the already made mangas from Bleach, and then go to buy the anime videos, and then probably some more props from Naruto, like the mask of Kakashi, the headbands, you know, all sorts of stuff, because again, I want my room to look animated, gaming wise. This is Anime Gaming Worlds, ladies and gentlemen. But that's all I got for this review. Again, I'm sorry for taking most of y'all's time. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. It's my very first video on this channel, so leave a thumbs up if you liked it, if you want to see more from me. And, you know, I appreciate it. See you later.